It's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's James following the basket by Ja Morant. Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Adams. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. And there it is for him. Russell's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Offensive rebound. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Davis. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Back to Adams. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. The Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Deflects the pass. Jackson against Davis. Pass to Russell. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. James kicks to Russell. Hachimura against Adams. Up top for Vanderbilt. And the rejection by Jackson. Adams outside. Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's Russell with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bane finds Brooks. Back to Bane. The 3 from Morant. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reeves. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Oftentimes, Clark with Jared Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity, and that has value on just about any team.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Reeves. He kicks to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Russell against Morant for the tie. And it's all evened up. Morant's got 22.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Russell with a wide open look. The step back jumper is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Morant passes to Bane for the lead. Lakers with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Unloads. Reeves. Nice D from Brooks. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Adams. Back to Bane. Jacks up a three. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Hachimura hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Kennard for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Kennard against Beasley. Kennard kicks to Jones. And shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Tillman's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now Jones, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
A really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. They shoot again. Davis kicks to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payne for 3. And he's good on that 3 ball. Payne's got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
From downtown. Second chance shot. And Davis lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Jones looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Clark. Schroeder against Jones. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. That one doesn't go. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Dennis Schroeder is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And there's Davis, and it's Beasley in at the 3. Back to Vanderbilt. Davis dishes to Beasley. Over Brooks. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Adams kicks to Morant. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Davis with it. He's picked up by Morant. Vanderbilt, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. No one covering. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Luke Kennard comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Jones after LeBron James's miss. Jackson passes to Jones, and here's Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron dishes to Russell. It's up a 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson passes to Adams. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Adams kicks to Jones. Payton for 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Memphis foul. Luke Kennard. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Now Jones. Kennard on the wing. Over LeBron. The offensive rebound. Adams can't hit from in close. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dillon Brooks. He's checked in for Luke Kennard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Russell. Pass to Reeves. LeBron against Brooks. Here's Reeves. Now the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Now here's Jones. On the wing, Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Davis, that shot is off. Adams, some nice D.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson passes to Jones. Now Bane. Over Vanderbilt. That one's in there. The Lakers leaders cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bane.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter.
All right, then. The first players of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for George Brisbane.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
Well, his ability to penetrate in this one has really been something special, making the defense really look helpless as he was able to get inside time and time again. Not that it's easy to stop a guy with his ball skill and agility, but boy, did he make it look easy.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's James. Clock at 6.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on John Morant's injury. David, any news there?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. There's the three. Here's Adams. Another shot. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Luke Kennard. His third personal foul. Second team foul.
.44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Back to Kennard. The second effort. Adams' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Shooting for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies. Substitution on the court.
.16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Morant. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They're up by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 6. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
11 seconds left in the game. Knocks down the trifecta.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
No way to deny it. Coming down the stretch, Russell wants the ball in his hands. He wants to be the guy.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Here's Brooks. Payne for 3. Kept alive. Good.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Grit, grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come up with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.